I have a secret. It's going to help you with your voice today if you start to implement it. It's worked for lots of other people. It can work for you. Keep watching. Hi everybody, it's Christy Bovey with the Voice Love Company. Please like and subscribe and be sure to hit the bell below so you don't miss any of the new videos or when I go live. Let's get started. Well, I just got done seeing the movie I Feel Pretty with Amy Schumer. Critics didn't really love it, but I really did, and let me tell you why. Amy plays a character who has a problem with self-confidence. She actually really hates herself. In the movie, you see her standing in front of a full-length mirror looking at her reflection. She's in her Spanx, and she's looking at herself with this disgust. It's enough to break your heart. It's not until she sustains a bump on the head during spin class that she suddenly comes to transformed mentally. She sees herself as beautiful, and not only beautiful, but hot. The rest of the movie plays out with Schumer believing that everything is going her way, that she is amazing. And subsequently, because she believes this, her whole life opens up to her. Her career opens up, her romantic life opens up, and she suddenly is enjoying all of the things that she's always wanted in life. I just felt like, I wish there was something like this for the vocalists I coach every day. One of the hardest things about my job is getting people to believe in themselves. A lot of times people, they just don't. It's so frustrating. People are amazing. They are incredible, and I really want them to believe in themselves. Anyway, it's not possible sometimes, but I wish that there were something like this, like a bump on the head over your consciousness or your subconsciousness. And I'm not going to hit anybody over the head, although I have been tempted. Or even like Dumbo with the feather. Remember the feather, how he would hold it and he believed he could fly? And he did. I just wish there was a swift kick in the rear that would help you believe you can. In my experience, the act of making sound vocally is 80% psychological and 20% body mechanics. Other voice coaches may disagree with me, but I have been doing this for so long. This is a mental game first, over the physical. We need to be doing all the good physical stuff too. We need to be working here first and foremost. I have seen so many times vocalists who come to me for help, and they are so in their own heads, wrestling with their self-loathing, that they cannot even produce sound. They'll try to create sound, and it's like, it comes out as a cough. I am a big believer in what you think becomes what you feel, becomes what you experience in your everyday life. In other words, your thought life can make you or break you. You have to make the choice to believe that you can. It really is all on you. Our performance is very much related to how we are thinking. I've always been fascinated by high-performing athletes and the way they train for their races. Not only do they do the physical training, but they do a lot of mental work. They actually will close their eyes and using creative visualization, they will run their race or play the game in their minds first. Scientists have hooked these elite athletes up to machinery to be able to read their brain waves. What they have found is that the athlete actually experiences their race or experiences their game the exact same way when they're visualizing it creatively, just sitting still, as they do when they're actually playing the game or they're running the race. The brain experiences the rehearsed race no differently than the real one. Science is showing that the brain doesn't know what's real and what's not. You create your own reality just by the thoughts you're thinking. Here are 3 ways to think your way to a better voice using your mind starting today. 1, recognize that your thought life needs a makeover. How is your self-talk? Are you constantly critical of yourself? Does your self-talk sound like a trash-talking Greek chorus? Are they recounting the many ways that you have failed or are going to fail? For the next 24 hours, I want you to physically write down every single thing that you are thinking about yourself. I really want you to take stock of your self-talk. This is ground zero for voice work at the Voice Love Company. Actually writing it down is kind of the tricky part because sometimes the things we're thinking are so mean, it's hard to actually admit it to ourselves. But I want you to do it. For the next 24 hours, take stock, write down, physically write down every mean thing you're saying to yourself. When I have students do this exercise, they all come back with the same findings. I am really mean to myself. I'm very negative. That's the norm. Time out. How's your self-talk? Put an emoji down below that kind of sums up your biggest struggle right now. 2, replace those negative thoughts with positive ones. Now this may sound easier said than done because some of us have been negative for so long, we don't know how to be positive. Look over the list of negative things that you've said about yourself the past 24 hours. Pick the one that you feel most strongly about. Remove that negative message and replace it with a positive one. What I am asking you to do is to speak up. The act of literally speaking positive may be a foreign language to you, but you need to take the steps to become fluent in this because it is that important, not just to how you're making your voice sound, but also just how you are in the world, who you are showing up as. If you think things about yourself like, I sound terrible, I should just give up, replace it with, I love my voice. Every day it's opening up more and more freely. Yes, I'm serious. Look, doing this is a choice. Do you want to get better or not? It's going to require self-discipline. You're really going to have to rein in your thought life to make this change, but it's going to be worth it, I promise. 3, restore your smile. How does smiling affect your thinking, you may ask? It informs your brain that you are happy, even when you're not. Just try to smile more. You may feel like you're faking it, but you're faking it until you believe it. Plus, it's an excellent way to lift the soft palate. We lift those cheekbones up high, and that gives you a better sound. So, it's a 2 for 1. We're talking today about the power of positive vocalizing, and really, it's the power of positive thinking. Practice makes perfect. It's true if you're vocalizing and you're trying to strengthen your voice, and it's going to be true in the way you think about your voice. Your thought life is a powerful change agent to get you where you're wanting to go in your life, hopefully without needing a hit on the head like Amy Schumer. Look, you are not alone in this. In the poll above this week, I have some of the main negative messages that the vocalists I've worked with for the past 3 decades have brought back to me after doing this exercise. Let me know if any of those resonate with you. If you know of anybody who wrestles with their self-talk, please share this video with them. Maybe you can do this together and hold each other accountable. Be sure to sign up for my free 5 Days to a More Powerful Voice e-course. It's 5 videos that come 1 per day to your mailbox. Details are down below. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope it was helpful for you. If you did like this content, be sure to give it a thumbs up so I know to make more videos like this. There will be more videos coming up, so be sure to subscribe. If you have any other questions about the voice, please come find me on Instagram or Facebook. Until next time, I hope you will work on your self-talk because you are worth working on. The world's waiting for you to step into your power, into your message, and it's gonna start here. So get to work and always remember you are loved. Bye-bye.